So many people oftentimes can misunderstand the fact that in heaven there are rewards, and they want to call heaven itself a reward. But the Bible tells us that heaven is a gift. He gives it to us freely, and at the moment we receive that gift, as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of God, even to them which believed on his name. At the moment you receive that gift, that free eternal gift, you become a child of God. You're forever saved. But as a child of God, there are rewards in heaven based on what you do. And 1 Corinthians 3 is teaching that. Look at verse number 4. For while one saith, I am of Paul, and another, I am of Apollos, are ye not carnal? Who then is Paul, and who is Apollos? But ministers by whom ye believed, even as the Lord gave to every man. I have planted, Apollos watered, but God gave the increase. So then neither is he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but God that giveth the increase. Now he that planteth and he that watereth are one. Now notice the thought. And every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. So the Bible is telling us that some are going to plant, some are going to water. God's the one that's doing it. God gets all the glory. But how much effort you put into it, what you do or what you don't do will determine the reward that you get. Verse number 9. For we are laborers together with God. Ye are God's husbandry, ye are God's building. According to the grace of God, which is given unto me as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereupon. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon. Imagine now we're all construction. We're all building something. And we're all going to have the same foundation. What's that foundation? Verse number 11. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Jesus Christ. That's your salvation. When you get saved, there's a foundation that will never crack. There's no sinkholes in heaven. I mean, when that foundation is laid, it's eternal, it's rock solid, it's not going anywhere. Now, how you build on it, not determining whether you go to heaven, you've got that foundation, but it'll determine the reward that you get. Okay, now watch how that unfolds. Verse 12. Now if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones. Sounds like good material. How about these? Wood, hay, stubble. Every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. If any man's work abide, which he hath built thereupon, he shall receive, what's the next two words? A reward. So you have the foundation, which is who? Jesus Christ. You're building on it, wood, hay, stubble. When you light that a match to that, guess what's going to happen? It's going to be gone. But you have gold, silver, precious stones. You light a match to that, it's just going to become pure. It's going to burn away any infirmities, and you're going to have pure gold, pure silver. Those precious stones will still be there. And that, after the fire's all died out, that is your reward, because that foundation, which was Jesus Christ, you went on and did work for God, and you built upon that with wood or with gold, silver, and precious stones, and that is going to be your reward. God is reminding Christians that right now, you can't see the judge. Right now, you can do whatever you want and get away with it, seemingly. But there's a judge standing at the door. And he's going to come back, and you're going to give account for what you've done. You're going to stand before the Lord and account for the time, the health, the energy, the money, the job, the position he gave you. You're going to account for that. You are a steward of whatever it is God has entrusted you with. It's not yours. You're not your own. You've been bought with a price. Therefore, glorify God in your body and your spirit, which are God's. You get saved, that foundation's laid, and you never build with gold, silver, or precious stones. You only live all for yourself. The good news is you're still saved. That's the good news. Let's keep reading now. Verse number 13. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 13. Every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. If any man's work abide, which he hath built thereupon, here's that thought, he shall receive a reward. If any man's work shall be burned, there's nothing left, he shall suffer loss, but he himself shall be, say that word out loud, saved. Don't tell me you can lose your salvation. Even if you build with wood, hay, and stubble, he himself shall be saved, yet so as by fire.